Hi folks, welcome back. So as you can tell from the title, I'm reviewing more Kylie Cosmetics. What's happening to my life? So I just want to give like a huge spoiler kind of thing, alert, whatever the hell they're actually called. Neither one of these bundles I bought myself. There's a girl that I work with who's obsessed with Kylie Cosmetics, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. So like if I order a new bundle every single time, like, do you want to review it? So I get to review bundles for free. It's like I'm getting PR packages, but I'm not! You know what I'm saying? I'm famous, but not famous. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. So if I'm a little red, and I'm not talking about the lipstick, I'm talking about around my mouth, my apologies because I swatched a lot of lipsticks today. So, we're going to jump into the most recent holiday collection, not the February favorites because we obviously already did that. And if you haven't watched that video, I will put that link in the description box down below so you can just go on back to that. But yeah, so let's jump on into this video. First things first, I love this bag. Kylie, why did you do this bag and then go to that bag from the February favorite? Why would you downgrade it when you made something so beautiful? Like, I'm sorry, if you can hear Felix meowing, do you hear him? You're in the other room doing nothing. This didn't come with the holiday collection, and it is the wet set. You can't even see it. Can you see? There you go. Yeah. And if you think that this is just like the bag like last time, it's not. I hate it. I hate this packaging. There's actual glitter on it, but the inside we have 4 different wet set highlighters, and I didn't really know what that entailed, but they are quite squishy, to be honest, like when you put your hand into it. As for color payoff, I tried this one out, which is Frostbite. I did this one first. There's not much to it. So I ended up putting sugar coated, and it has like a little bit more to it, but I don't know, I'm not that impressed. I don't know why. Maybe I'm putting it on wrong. I did it with a brush, I did it with my finger. Maybe I should have done it with like a wet beauty blender, but either or, like, I don't know, I'm not really that impressed with these highlights. Most likely I would pass from this just for the packaging alone. Like, I can't. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, I don't even know where to put you. No. No. The Naughty and Nice palette. So, that's the reason why, if you're wondering why I'm wearing 2 different eyeshadow looks today, because I'm not insane. This is from the Naughty palette, this is from the Nice palette. So, what? Yes. So, if you want to see how I got either one of these looks, they will be at the end of the video, just like how I did the last one. I have to say again, the mattes are really, really nice. They're really nice. As for like, it's weird. It's like, you know the shimmer shades, like they're actual thick shimmer, but the like more softer shimmers, like this gray one, which is Snowflake, it actually was really nice for the inner corner. So I was like, maybe she like had better glitters back in the day? Maybe? Let's go into this palette though. I use this one on my top lid, and you're going to see at the end of the video that I first start with a brush, and then I actually go into using my finger, and it's so much better with my finger. So I think it's like the more fine glittered ones, like even like Jack Frost, that one was great with a brush because it was a lot finer glitter, but these are a lot chunkier. I went to go close the palette, and the eyeshadows fell out. I don't think that's supposed to happen. They're magnetic, because they're just popping back into place. And they're like staying, like they're not falling out after I put them back in, and they're magnetic to like, look, it just slapped back in. Just, what is this? What just happened? I have no idea. Okay, that was the weirdest shit in my entire life. If that's how it was supposed to be made, I have no fucking clue, and that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, so if you want to see how I got these makeup looks, go afterwards, but if that's an actual manufacturing fuck-up, or if that's how they were meant to be done, yeah, I'm probably now gonna pass on these. I'm so sorry. No matter how good the mattes are, no thank you. Oof. Okay. Anyways, let's go on to lipsticks, right? What the fuck just happened? Okay, so the first thing we're going to go into is that they had two separate lip sets. So this set that I'm going to go into first is called Sugar. Go online, the way that it's listed, I swatched them in that order, so let's just jump on into it. First one that I swatched was Butter. So this one's like that gold shade. I actually was kind of surprised by this one. To be honest with you, it didn't really look that bad. Obviously, it didn't really, like, my teeth looked the greatest, but, like, it still wasn't the worst thing that I've ever swatched in my entire life. Like, I have swatched a lot of glitter shades or, like, toppers, and it wasn't that bad. Again, for the wand, I absolutely hate the wand, and that goes for all of them. So that's just my overall opinion with the wand. I wish it wasn't like that, so yeah. This one's called Sugar. I don't know what it was about this one. I really don't, but the wand is stiff. And this one was like the more like clear top coat. I could see it being cute as like just the center. It wasn't that horrible to like work around, but I could tell the difference from like how soft the other wands were that I don't like, and then this one being a little bit stiffer. I don't know, I still hate the wand, but it's just, I don't know. Next one that I swatched was Savage. I really liked this one. I don't know. I think I'm actually kind of okay with like her lipsticks. Like this one isn't like, this one's more on the moussey side than liquidy side. I feel like the darker the shade gets, the wetter it gets. And it's a little bit harder to like work with. So this one's a lot more moussey than it was wet, so it was actually easier to work with. So I kind of like the color of it. And again, didn't make my teeth look that yellow, so good for you, Savage. This one's called Boy Bye. This one was a little bit on the darker side, but I think this one out of probably all of them are probably the most wearable. I feel like I probably dip into this one more than anyone. It was probably more liquidy than Savage, but it again wasn't as liquidy as like this red shade or the dark shades out of the other lip set. And last but not least in this one is Angel. Angel I thought I wouldn't like out of all of them. This one was like kind of like a mid between Savage and Boy Bye. I thought it actually was Savage. Like I thought like maybe I swatched them both side by side, but they weren't. So they are a little bit different, but I feel like if you bought one or the other, it is a very everyday shade and it is a very nice pinky nude. The next lip set that I have is the Spice lip set. This one, the only thing I don't have out of this one is goals. She couldn't find it, or she just didn't want to give it to me. She pretended that she couldn't find it, but she just didn't want to give it to me. So I have all of them but goals, but I'm still going to go in the order that it shows online. I don't care for this. I thought it would be super pretty, and it is a gloss, so like again, I don't care for the wand of it. I had to do 2 layers to really get it like a really nice rich red color and not have it so like thinned. It really was like, to be honest, you're gonna see the swatching that I did for the top corners to try and get them like slightly round just got so clumpy and just so gross that I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't wait to get this off my lips. It just was the worst ever. It's Holly Berry, so again, it's the matte lipstick. This one was really, really dark. Again, as I said prior, all the dark lipsticks, you do need that second kind of finessing in the corners, or like maybe even a second coat all together, because it does go on very, very liquidy, which makes it very patchy. So the second that I put it on, it's just like I can already tell that I'm going to have to dip in a couple times, or I'm going to have to like go over it once more, just to give it that like full like opaque color and not have it so patchy. And I think it is really nice for when it did come out for winter time. And again, darker the color, the whiter the teeth. The next one is Cinnamon. So this one is another gloss in the collection. I didn't mind the color. The color was okay. This one's super thick because it does have the pigment in it. Again, don't care for that. I don't care for the thickness of it. I don't care for gloss. I don't know. If you like gloss, and you like the color, buy this. It's great, but I don't care for gloss. So, yeah. The next one was supposed to be Goals, which looks like it would be peachy kind of lipstick. So, I feel like I would have liked that one, but it's also that hit and miss when it comes to my teeth, so I don't know. Clove. So this one again is really dark. It isn't as dark as Holly Berry. So Holly Berry, Clove. Holly Berry is like more obviously a berry shade, and this one's more of like the nudie shade, but it's the dark nude. So it's nice for like winter time, but it's not like something I would probably dip into once it starts getting into spring, summer kind of thing. So it's cute for right now, but not for all the time. So both of these are in Red Velvet. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I love red lipsticks. I just love them. They make my teeth look really white, and I just feel like, I don't know, it just gives like so much more energy to like any look. I feel because of how pale I am, it's so like in your face, and I love that, and I love this like fire truck red. Again, would just use this because I don't care for the lip liner. so I feel like I would just dip into this one than doing the lip liner, but that's just my own preference. Yeah, that is everything that I got to review for the Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection, and I love this bag. I feel like if I was to order anything from Kylie Cosmetics, it would be this bag. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that like button, and if you don't follow my other social media websites, they're in the description box down below. Thank you again to Shamia for letting me review both the holiday collection and the February favorites collection of Kylie Cosmetics, and the eyeshadow palettes are okay. If you are watching this, they are okay. Nothing's falling out. It just weirdly did that once, and they're magnetic. They just didn't glue them in. So I don't really know what that's about. I think she'll probably laugh when she sees it. I will see you next Monday and every Monday after that. Bye-bye.